Brainstorming and sharing ideas is the funnest part of the creative process. We decided to skip the boring part of actually making stuff and just do the fun part. I'm your host, Tom Walma.
Kevin Kelling.
Justin Chupp.
Ken Carlson.
And this is Creativity Wasted.
Okay, so here's the idea, is we need to revive an ancient practice. The ancient practice that the Egyptians did, where they buried people with the things that they were going to use in the afterlife with them. And I'd like to bring this back. So, you would go to a visitation, instead of just going and looking at the body, you're going to bring something that they loved and you're going to put it in the coffin with them. And so, to revive this ancient practice, we're going to need a good conspiracy theory, because people love those. And that will be the turning point to make this work. And this is going to be huge economic opportunity, because you're going to have to build bigger coffins now. Cemeteries are having a problem because everybody's just getting burned to ashes. In this case, we're going to go back to the old big boxes that have to get buried. And we get to revive a very old profession that has been lost, which is grave robbing. So, this is my idea.
That was actually my idea. Was grave robbing.
So that's the idea.
It's good cardio. If you're going to commit a crime, you might as well get some exercise at the same time.
Well, from the celebrity standpoint, I would think gambling would be a must for this sort of thing. If you heard, someone just got shot, well, what are they going to put in their, tomb? Are they going to bring video games? Are they going to bring, clothes? What's going to be in the pot? And what are the odds out of Vegas for that sort of thing? I think that's an opportunity too.
Mm-hmm.
So, do they show you during the funeral? Can you open the casket and see what's in there with him?
Open casket, baby. You can see everything.
They air it on FanDuel, actually.
So you'd have to not have embarrassing things with you. You're not getting buried with your favorite sex toy or anything like that. I guess Afterlife hopefully is good enough. You don't need that.
Yeah.
I can see a coffin full of, fifths of whiskey, right? That was your favorite drink.
Mementos of your first wife who you loved more than your second one. Mm-hmm. That would be a bad thing.
Plastic dolls, is that okay? I don't know. That sounds a little creepy.
Now, if you're saying that the caskets have to get bigger, how much bigger are we talking about? It's basically, are you going to be burying people's entire houses, all their stuff, or how many things are they going to be allowed?
Gosh, Ken, that's a great question. There has to be some limit on it. So maybe a higher dollar volume, higher dollar items is what should go in the coffin. But this is not a hoarder's kind of thing.
That was my concern. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, people actually want and need in the afterlife.
We could just, if you die in a house, they just bury the house.
Well, that would work in Florida, with the global warming sea rise. If every generation you just raise the ground higher by burying the house and building another one on top. Yeah. That's like solving two problems in one,
That's true.
Yeah.
And you just keep on building houses. So eventually it's all high rises, but there's a bunch of dead people below you.
Yeah. And grave robbing would give you a new place to live.
Right. You just got to dig a tunnel.
Yeah.
To the back door.
Could be your bomb shelter. Everybody would have a bomb shelter. It'd just be the house buried beneath your house.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So
Kevin, do you see
this idea that people want to buy into this? What's the conspiracy theory we could put out there that people would kind of because you got to say, you're missing out on something because they haven't been telling you this. So what would that be? That's what I can't come up with.
Well, they might be hiring their own interior decorators for their tombs. That's one thing. And then what are they going to sneak down there? From a conspiracy standpoint, yeah, if it's your favorite thing, it could be, your favorite secret plan or your favorite stolen article from whatever. But if you have so many, like so many elected officials have, it's hard to find the right one. I don't know. That's tricky. Yeah. I mean, is it like conspiracy? Is it like a moon landing? Like, are they actually dead? Is it?
Yeah. So somehow the government has not been telling you that, they've been holding this back from you because there is another world that we know about, but they've been, something like that.
Like if you don't get buried with your fleshlight, then you don't get to fuck in the afterlife, right?
Exactly. That's what we
There
need.
we go.
Marketing.
Yes.
There you go.
and you just know that people will pile on for that kind of shit. So there we go. That's what I'm looking for.
That would be a fun little funeral tradition.
You could have a
grandpa's
ghost
fleshlight in the casket with him as he gets lowered.
You could have a ghost hunter show where the ghosts that they see are wearing the stuff from the casket.
Love that.
And that could like put it in the zeitgeist of society through like reality TV ghost hunting shows instead of like a government thing.
Yeah, love that.
Yeah.
I don't know. What would you put in your grave then?
Yeah, that's part of it. Like, what would people put in people's graves? The things that they would either want in the next life, or have loved in this life and want to take with them.
Well, like they're living pets. I mean, we all love our cats and dogs. Get in there, Fluffy.
Yeah. I think Egyptians probably did that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they mummified some cats and stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's interesting. Like save your dead animals and bury them with you.
Oh, dead. Yeah, that's another way to go. Yeah.
So just like mummify it and then put it aside and be like,
yeah.
But and they didn't do like they were all mummies, so there's no urns. So maybe they just like put like their wrapped up dead cat like on the mantle or something for a minute.
I always found it funny that people used to eat mummies.
What?
Really?
Nobody knew that? So
no, it was terrible.
The thing that they embalmed the mummies in tasted a lot like honey. And so like in the 1800s when like the British were like taking over Africa and like the world and stuff, they would unearth some mummies. They would take it to like some rich people in England and they would like eat the mummy. That was a big thing.
Kinky. Yeah. Well, back in New England in the
they're always starting worldwide diseases and shit over there.
Yeah.
I don't know if that would apply to your idea because I don't think you need to mummify the person for your idea, right? You just shove extra stuff.
It depends if you think the bodies are coming back to life. I mean, I was going to say in the late 1800s, there was a vampire craze in New England where the cause of a lot of deaths was tuberculosis. But what they thought it was, at least in the suburbs, a lot of German and Eastern European immigrants, they thought that their loved ones are coming back to life and coming up out of the grave and killing them and getting them sick afterwards. So there were people who were digging up their family members and killing them again and dismembering them and eating their hearts and stuff like that. So if you're going to that extent of how you have to deal with family members now, maybe you need to bring some defense mechanisms with you when they bury you. Some good baseball bats and guns and things like that. Well, hey, don't mess with me when I'm dead, okay?
Or like Home Alone coffin edition. Like whatever you've got with you got to fashion defense. Yeah, I think a lot of people would bring guns. Get buried with their guns.
That's probably a thing now. I would think. I mean,
I don't know what I would bring. Video game console, although they probably get obsolete. It'd be like, well, the Afterlife gaming is way better than our Nintendo 8-bit Nintendo. It's like, what's the point? Like,
you want to play Zelda in 300 years?
You could throw in there. What?
You don't want to play Zelda in 300 years, or or Galaga?
Photo albums, it's an obvious one. Food.
Yeah.
Something to read when you're bored.
Books, yeah.
So it's like a desert island thing, yeah.
So the whole idea you said is to stimulate the economy
Yeah,
by
that's
making people.
that's one of the benefits here. Is I actually talked to the former mayor of Grand Rapids, and she was saying that the cemeteries are having a hard time because people are just getting cremated, so people aren't buying plots. So the cemeteries have to be funded by the city, whereas in the past they were self-sustaining. So this is going to help the city.
Well, everybody who sells guns, there'll be less guns around, so people will have to buy new ones if everybody's
huge opportunities here. And then the coffin makers, whoever makes those things, I mean, they're going to get to make big coffins now.
Designer coffins, yeah.
Did you bring this up to the mayor? Did you bring this idea up to the mayor?
I failed to remember to do that. What a missed opportunity.
This would reduce inheritances. Like if you owned Lou Gehrig baseball bat or something that's worth $500,000, it's like, your kid's not getting it. It's going in your grave, so your kid is effed.
Yeah,
collectibles.
And then you gotta dig them up.
Yeah, because then grave robbing becomes a must.
Yeah, but I think that puts you at risk for Lou Gehrig's disease. Whatever, dude. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, collectibles. Pokemon cards. Stupid Pokemon cards. I never I'm about 5 years too old for the Pokemon card craze. Like they used to sell baseball cards, basketball cards at like the local Walmart when I was a teenager. And then I got to be like 16, and then they got rid of them, and then it was all Pokemon cards, and I hated the younger kids for that for a few years. Like,
it was really popular
what is
in my
this?
school.
Why can't I get my baseball cards? Because some stupid kid wants to collect cards of a thing that's not even real. Doesn't make sense.
Made up animals.
Yeah, go throw all those in the ground. I don't care.
Yeah, they should spend their money. Wasn't the '80s Cabbage Patch Kids? That was a big deal for a while.
Those come from the ground, right? According to the lore. So putting them back in the ground, grow a new one, maybe in the afterlife. Those stupid ones now, the monster-looking ones. What are they called? Lavaloos, Labaloo, Labubus. I find it funny though. The thing about those is like they're baseball card packs, but for toys.
Oh,
so they buy the thing not knowing what they're gonna get. It's like randomized, like a pack of baseball cards. So it's like a female version of baseball cards.
So you don't get the toy? The toy exists, but you don't get the toy?
You don't know if you're gonna get the pink one, the yellow one, or the rare one.
But you just have the card.
You just buy the box that doesn't show what's in it.
Oh, and then the toy is inside.
Yeah, so if you want the pink one, you might buy one and get the red one instead, and then so you'll have to buy another one until you.
It's like a Happy Meal type of deal, like you.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Yeah, like I wanted my fucking Grinch socks, and I had to buy like 5 Happy Meals to get the Grinch sock.
Yeah, and then people record themselves on TikTok opening the box and then fake crying because they didn't get the one they wanted. Like overacting, freaking out. Oh, I didn't get the one. And then they post it because they think it's funny, which maybe it is if they're overacting in a funny way. I guess that would be like, that's kind of like grave robbing. Like it's just random stuff. Yeah. Like posts on TikTok that they didn't get what they wanted out of the loot-filled grave.
Do caskets have, not that I'm gonna rob a grave, but do they have like metal? Can you just like walk over with a metal detector? Can you just like oh, this guy looks like he probably has like a ring on or something?
Yeah, I always wondered, so metal detectors, it's like, well, all it does is beep. Like, don't they have technology like a fish finder that can like give you like somewhat of a rough image of what's down there? Like, why are we sticking with that shitty old 50-year-old metal detector that just beeps?
Yeah. So you can just pull up like the lid to a soup can.
Even on like the Expedition Unknown, like the TV shows, you think if there was like a ground fish finder thing, they would use it for the show, but they just use the shitty old metal detectors. Like weed whacker that beeps type of thing.
It's pretty much what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, they should put a weed whacker on it just so they can get something done while they're wasting their time.
There's an idea, dude.
There's an idea.
No, is there a possibility if people wanted to bring live people with them when they die, that'd be like a death sentence for people you love? So all of a sudden, as people get sick, you just kind of like start being really rude to them, so they won't want to take you with them to their doom.
Interesting.
So it's like a murder suicide type
The
promoter.
worst time, really.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You just gotta sit there.
You're a monster for bringing up this idea. It's going to lead to tens of thousands of murders.
When you just like sitting there at the funeral, like in the same casket, and the one guy's dead, and you're just like kind of like, yeah.
Okay, Timmy, funeral's over. Get in the casket with your mom.
So, are you going to be snuggling with the corpse? Is that what you're going to do?
I think that's all. I mean, we'd have to make a bigger casket, and it depends on your relationship too, though. I would hope that it's somebody you know. Like, you can't just be like, I think I want like Jill that works at the Speedway.
Jill come to my funeral.
Yeah, dude. She's like, fuck. I was hoping this would never happen.
Well, what if it was set up in like a will or something, and there was like a chain, like you had said you wanted this person to be when you die buried with them, and then they had said they wanted to be buried with someone else, and so they have to bury a chain of like 40 people until the chain ends.
Grave in one box.
Yeah.
Yeah. So do they get buried alive, or somehow do we take care of business before that?
Well, I think when the first person dies, you got to kill all of them, right? Like that's immediate, right? So if there's a 40-person chain, we can't dig the grave back up,
right,
and then put a new person in there. So we might as well just everybody's dead.
They just have a bomb in their neck, like implanted in their neck, and as soon as the first person dies, it just poof, they're dead.
It's like syncs to a defibrillator or something.
Yeah, like a life alert, but
It'll probably happen at a comedy show, just like half the crowd just
driving down the road.
So you'd want to be nice to everybody so they wouldn't put you in their will.
So they wouldn't, yeah. So it'd be weird.
So you wouldn't want, or maybe you need to be terrible to them so that they don't want to take you into the afterlife.
You need to be boring so nobody notices you and thinks of you. I think I've got that covered.
So wallflower is the best.
Yeah. Anything else with your idea?
I think we beat this baby to death.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to bring a baby with you, then
Okay. Any shows or podcasts or social medias or anything you guys want to promote?
We have a show at the Bold Cigar Bar. We've got a show on January 15th, January 29th.
I'm producing and hosting a showcase at Fort Wayne Comedy Club February 7th. Should be a lot of fun. Week before Valentine's Day. Good time for comedy.
Every Sunday at Mulligan's in Grand Rapids, we do Spicy, the open mic. I also host a monthly showcase at the Peaks Event Center in Big Rapids. There'll be more stuff to come.
I'm performing in Ambrosia Theater this coming Saturday, January 17th, I think. Yeah.
It's a beautiful room.
And then I have my fitness thing called Gaming McFitness, where I build video game controllers into fitness machines, and then I play video games on like Twitch. So there's one kind of behind me there. That's the handles of the treadmill with the game controller and all the wires and shit.
This has been a production of Planet Amp Podcast, powered by Pinecast.